Spring Training Today is brought to you by Waste Management's Bagster, dumpster in a bag.
Hello everybody and welcome to Spring Training Today. I'm Chris Gasper. The big news of the day today down here in Fort Myers concerned Adrian Gonzalez, and it is good news. Gonzalez has been cleared to begin hitting off a tee. In fact, he did it today. He will do it on Tuesday and Wednesday, then they will take a day off and reevaluate. This all came about because Red Sox team doctor, Dr. Tom Gill, spoke with Dr. David Alchek, who performed the off-season surgery on Gonzalez. The two spoke on Sunday and agreed that Gonzalez was ready to take the next step in his rehabilitation. It is a small step, but it's a good step, and Gonzalez is taking it in stride.
See how it feels tomorrow. I think you got to play it day by day and see how I wake up and go from there.
Have you had any problems whatsoever?
No, not up until this point, thank God.
Did you meet the doctor, and what did he say?
No, actually, no. He kept his coming to Florida has been delayed a few times. So I believe Dr. Gill talked to him, told him where I was at. I'm 4 months past surgery, actually 17 weeks. So it's a good time. He gave the okay.
You weren't nervous about going out there without seeing him at all, or?
No, because as long as he gave the okay.
He's been coming along so well. And Dr. Gill spoke with Dr. Alchek, and there were no qualms about letting him proceed, so we're thrilled.
Back here with Pete Abraham of the Boston Globe. And Pete, does this mean that Adrian Gonzalez is on target for opening day still?
Well, it means he's ahead of schedule is what it means. The Red Sox were originally hoping that he was going to be ready on March 1st to start swinging a bat. Now he's more than a week away, a week ahead of that. So it's a really good sign for him. He'll go from swinging the balls off a tee to balls being tossed to him, and then batting practice on the field, and then from there into games. He could be in games as early as the second week of March. More than ample time to get ready for opening day.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, so this is some good news we're getting here about Adrian Gonzalez. It was interesting. Kevin Youkilis kind of said he could sense that, Gonzalez was getting a little nervous, a little chomping at the bit a little bit to swing the bat because he was getting a little bored, I guess, down here, not being able to swing.
Well, especially these last couple of days when the guys are taking live BP and everybody's kind of, getting into their season swings and figuring out what they need to do. And, he's kind of been limited to fielding ground balls, making a few throws, and then watching everybody. And, if you're a baseball player, and especially if you're a hitter like him, you want to get in the cage and show people what you can do when you have a new team. And this will give him a chance to do that. And, I would think he's going to catch up pretty quick.
Do you think, Pete, that they're taking any sort of precaution with him? Obviously this is a good sign, being able to hit off the tee, but do you think it means maybe that he could actually do more, but they just want to go slow?
Oh yeah, absolutely, especially at this time of the year. There's so much time. We have more than a month before opening day. Ample opportunity for him to get in exhibition games, to work in the cage, to do whatever he needs to do. The Red Sox are taking this very cautiously. There was even some talk a few weeks ago that they weren't going to push opening day, that if there was any sort of problem that they would back him off. But he's way ahead of that schedule. He seems to be totally fine, and everybody seems to think that opening day is not even a question, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good news, I think, with Adrian Gonzalez. I think the one thing you would worry about normally would be a guy wanting to come to a new team, make an impact, prove himself, and rushing things. It seems like that's not the case here. It's a normal progression for Adrian Gonzalez. So good news down here in Fort Myers. Adrian Gonzalez closer and closer to being ready for opening day. For all the latest news on the Red Sox and Adrian Gonzalez, any other players on the roster, keep it locked right here on Boston.com.